Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Easy to Learn. Today, we're going to talk about something that almost every English learner struggles with: listening. Not just any listening, real listening. The kind of listening where you understand English without subtitles. Maybe you watch films in English. Maybe you enjoy TV shows or YouTube videos. And maybe you always put on subtitles because you are afraid you will not understand. Subtitles help you. They feel safe. But there is a problem. When you read subtitles, your eyes do the work, not your ears. You think you are listening, but really you are reading. And then, when you turn the subtitles off, you feel lost. You say, "I don't understand anything." This is why many learners never improve their listening. They depend on subtitles. Subtitles become like a crutch, something you cannot walk without. Today, I want to show you a new way, a better way. A way to train your ears and your brain so you can understand English naturally, without reading. So let me ask you, what if I told you there is a secret, a simple secret that most learners miss? It is not about memorizing more words. It is not about listening for 10 hours a day. It is about how you listen. It is about training your brain step by step until English sounds clear, until English feels natural. This is what we will explore together. Step 1. Choose the right kind of material. This sounds simple, but many learners make a mistake here. They choose something that is far too difficult. They turn on the news in English. The news is very fast. The speakers talk quickly. Or learners choose a complicated movie. The actors speak fast, use slang, make jokes, and sometimes the sound is not clear. When learners listen to these things, they often feel sad and disappointed. They say, "My English is bad. I cannot understand anything." But let me tell you something. This is not your fault. It is not because you are bad at English. It is not because you cannot learn. It is simply the wrong choice. The problem is not you. The problem is the material. If you try to climb a very high mountain on your first day, of course you will fall. But if you start with a small hill, you can walk, you can climb, and you can succeed. Listening is the same. At the beginning, you need what I call high context English. High context means you can understand the situation, the action, and the meaning even when you do not understand every single word. You do not feel lost. You can guess what is happening. For example, imagine you are watching a children's cartoon in English. The characters move a lot. The pictures show you the story. A child wakes up, washes their face, eats breakfast, and goes to school. The pictures help you understand. Even if you do not catch all the words, you see the action, you hear the words, and your brain connects them together so you understand. Another example is a simple story podcast for learners. The narrator speaks slowly. The sentences are short. The story is about daily life, like, "I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to school." These are actions you already know. Because you know them, your brain can guess the meaning even when you do not hear every sound clearly. This is high context listening. It gives you confidence. You do not feel like you are drowning in the middle of a big ocean of English words. You feel like you are standing in shallow water. It is safe. You can swim a little. You can move. You can practice. And when you feel stronger, you can go deeper. Step 2. Use the 3-listen rule. Many learners press play, listen once, and then stop. They say, "I don't understand." They feel frustrated and give up. But listening only once is not enough. Your brain needs more time. Your ears need more training. That's why I use something I call the 3-listen rule. It's simple but powerful. You listen to the same thing 3 times. Not once, not twice, 3 times. And each time you listen, you have a different goal. The first listen is for gist, the big picture, the overall meaning. You're not trying to understand every word. You just ask, "What is this about?" The second listen is for key phrases. These are groups of words that give meaning and are often repeated or important in the story, like, "I woke up early," "I went to the shop," or "I felt tired." You begin to notice these phrases and how they sound together. The third listen is for details, the small pieces of information. Maybe the person woke up at 7, bought 3 apples, or it was raining. These details make the story more clear. The 3-listen rule is like looking at a picture. First, you see the big shape. Second, you see the lines and patterns. Third, you see the colors and small objects. Together, they give you the full picture. Listening works the same way. Step 4. Don't try to understand every word. Many learners think if they don't understand all the words, they understand nothing. They panic when they miss a word and stop listening. But even native speakers do not understand every word all the time. If someone uses a new or difficult word, native speakers just keep listening. They understand the meaning from the situation and the context. You must do the same. Real listening is not about catching 100% of the words. It's about catching the message. For example, if someone says, "Hey, do you want to grab a coffee later?" and you don't know grab, that's okay. You hear coffee and later, and you understand, this person wants to drink coffee with me. That's enough. Your brain fills the gaps. Step by step, your understanding grows. So tell yourself, I don't need every word. I need the message. That is how you build real listening confidence. Step 4. Daily practice. Now, let's put everything into action. Choose something simple, a short podcast or a simple video with a clear topic. Listen without subtitles. This is the most important part. Trust your ears. Use the 3-listen rule. First listen, gist. Second listen, key phrases. Third listen, details. After that, you can check with subtitles to see what you missed. Repeat this every day. Even 10 minutes is enough. The secret is not listening once a week. The secret is daily practice. Every day your brain learns a little more. Every day your ears get stronger. Thank you so much for joining me today on English Easy to Learn. Until next time, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. What's your biggest challenge with English listening? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to help you in a future video. And if you found this lesson useful, subscribe for more and make sure to like. See you in the next video.